There was a garden behind the inn that nobody used, and so the sisters used it. It had a pond in it, a small one, more a wide bowl than a body of water, ringed with flat stones gone soft green at the edges. Something upstream kept it moving, so the surface never sat still. It turned, slowly. By day, a leaf set down at one edge, and would take the better part of an afternoon to reach the other. By night, the moon lay across it and turned with it, unhurried, breaking and mending itself over and over, as the water carried its own reflection in a slow circle and never once let it settle. They had come out after the others had gone to sleep. This was usual. It was the time that belonged to them only. Nyaehh lay on her back on the stone, still warm from the day it had given up. Hao sat beside her with her feet in the water, moving them now and then, watching the rings go out and lose themselves in the larger turning. The moon on the surface came apart at her ankles and put itself back together further out. Neither of them had spoken in a while. It wasn't the silence of two people who had run out of things to say. It was the kind of silence you can only reach with someone you don't have to keep proving anything to. "There's a fish," Hao said eventually. One fish in the whole pond. It just goes around. It's been going around since we sat down. Sounds nice. It looks nice, actually, in the moonlight. She considered it. Lonely, maybe. Nyaehh made a sound that might have been a laugh. She didn't open her eyes. The moon came through the leaves overhead and scattered pieces and laid down on the surface of ever-flowing water. After a while she sat up, slowly, and reached over and began taking down her sister's hair, which had been pinned up all day and was slowly getting loose. Hao let her. "Sing something," she said. Nyaehh was quiet for a moment. Then she sang it. "Another moon rises, you pass like a stranger I almost know, too close to keep, too far to hold." She let the line trail. The tune had no clear beginning and would happily have no end. Hao leaned back against her sister's knees and closed her eyes. "Where did you learn that?" she asked. "Somewhere," sold. "Everyone knows it." "I don't." "Then someone you weren't." Nyaeh's fingers found a knot in her hair and worked it loose with the patience of someone with a whole night to spend and a preference for spending it here. She kept singing, quieter now, mostly to herself, while combing her sister's hair. "How can one moment keep returning new, almost always ending before I reach you?" Hao didn't know why the song made her chest feel the way it did. She had noticed over the years that certain things did that. A phrase, a tune, the particular tiredness that came into her sister's voice sometimes and had nothing to do with sleep. And she had long ago stopped chasing the feeling to its source. It never had one you could reach. It was easier and better to simply let it sit in the room with you a while, the way you let moonlight sit, without asking it to account for itself. But it did make her sad. It seemed her sister world was filled with sadness. The single fish went around. "We should do this more," Hao said somewhere near sleep. "We say that every time. We should mean it more then." Nyaeh's hand stilled in her hair, then went on. "We're here now. That counts." Nyaehh sang the last of it so quietly it was barely more than breath. "I say I don't miss you, then look for you again." And then let it go, and the silence fell upon the garden. The water churned. Nothing came to make them get up, so they didn't. The night held them the way slow water holds a leaf, without gripping, without letting go, carrying them at its own soft pace from one edge of the dark toward the other, the moon going with them the whole way, breaking and mending, and in no hurry at all to be whole. They stayed until the moon crossed the sky. Then they sailed a while past that too.